fifth best player here in New Jersey, has wins over the likes of Syrup, and again, top 8 of the national. So you cannot mess with them, man. So
No, you cannot mess with that. I think you cannot mess around with anyone right now.
True.
Because upset alerts can happen whenever you want, and nothing's ever consistent unless like you're absolutely a national or world level player. And so far, we're seeing in the neutral kind of pretty much a setup right now. We do see WebbJP set up the needles, and we're seeing a lot of approach options with that Mecha Koopa, maybe even the Clown Car at that side B. But WebbJP strikes first.
Yeah, no, this is probably going to be, I mean, just with the amount of movement that Sheik and Bowser Jr. both do, I imagine this is probably going to be a bit of a war of attrition. Just trying to feel each other out and figure out, like, where you can really whiff punch. And it can kind of be hard, right? Like, Bowser Jr. got those burst options. He's, like, a deceptively fast character because of that. And then, obviously, Sheik is, like, you know, lightning fast.
Yeah, and speaking of the Bowser Jr.'s deceptive movement, I feel like the side B makes him act like he's like a miniature version of Sonic, but
yeah,
kind of not really, because
even though
he has super armor on that move, it can not really go a high distance. As we're going to see WebbJP go for that combo string with Sheik. I think that dash attack, go ahead and back air, and
oh my goodness,
yeah, now we gotta see WebbJP get the edge guards going, because that up B not exactly good for Bowser Jr. as that bouncing fish almost takes the stock.
Yeah, no, Bowser Jr.'s recovery, although you have a lot of different mix-ups and different options, it can be a little bit telegraphed, so a character like Sheik with so many ledge trapping options can really take advantage of that. So I think if you're Mugs, you're really going to want to, like, not get disadvantage, but, I mean, we're already seeing such a close back-and-forth match, man.
Yeah, we're going to see WebbJP go for that down tilt up air. That's a confirm, and that's a confirmed stock.
Yeah, man, that is one of the try-and-truths for WebbJP. So, I mean, you'll have to see if you are rooting for WebbJP here, but Mugs is not too far behind. But, I mean, at the same time, as I'm saying that, the extra credit is climbing.
There's Sheik's speed coming in handy, and that was a poorly timed up smash because it went the wrong way and it missed entirely. And now I gotta wonder how Mugs is gonna take the stock. You know, you have the various options, but if you're in disadvantage, you won't even get to see those options.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like what's going on right now, it can low-key be the difference between, like, those really good players and those really great players. Is like, you'll see, like, the start of the game be really close, but once someone takes a stock, it's what you do after that, right? WebbJP has done such a good job of holding onto this stock and putting on so much extra credit.
So go ahead and see that forward air off the needles, and the cannonball gonna come out. We'll see another one comes out, and just there's glitch invincibility. The Mecha Koopa is gonna hit though. WebbJP still has to get back onto the ledge, and he does. And Mugs just picks the wrong option at the ledge.
You're gonna have to get a little bit. I mean, he's getting a little bit desperate, trying to find some sort of kill here. I mean, it can kind of be a little bit awkward against Sheik, who's just so evasive, you know. And like, you make one mistake, it's a kneel to the face, and we see a kill right there.
Yeah, that back air still proved to be Sheik's tried and true most powerful move, but look at all these combo tools that he has. It's just like, you're looking at it, and it's just like, these kneels are providing everything. You got that up air that does a lot. You got that back air now. Mugs is a severe deficit of 73%. Go ahead and go for that forward air and just misses entirely.
Is this going to be a 3-stock? Okay, no. All right. Good. Yeah, no, this is still, I mean, Webb is just really just like that. You know what I mean? Like, for as good as Mugs is, and for as much as he's been improving, and he still has the capability to bring it back. He still has the capability to bring it back, but Webb is just like so established as a top level player that sometimes you just watch this kind of game and it's like everyone has a ways to go.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
Not enough though.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I don't know. Like, this is still a very big lead for Webb, but like Mugs is still showing signs of life and. I mean,
oh my god, that back air took the stock. That was a really desperate balancing fish that actually... Oh, that's a sour spot back air. Incredible.
Yeah. And, oh, I thought we were going to potentially see a kill there. But, yeah, I mean, Mugs is starting to... I mean, he's starting to show signs of life again. Like, I think it definitely started off quite rough. I mean, with that second stock being just such a big lead that Webb was able to compile. But it's definitely looking a lot better. And I mean,
this is doable. This is doable if he has to grab.
I don't know. I mean, you'd literally have to play perfect if you're Mugs, but I mean...
yeah, there is the missed tech, and that's a forward smash for JP, and that's a game for him.
Yeah, he had a split second where he didn't play perfect, and then Webb just got the kill. It happens. But yeah, that was definitely a lot closer than I think we would have thought it was going to be. Like, I literally asked, like, is this going to be a 3-stock? And, I mean, it ended up being a last stock situation where, I mean, there's almost a little bit of a comeback. So, I mean, that
should show you how much Bowser Jr. has the comeback potential. You know, again, I said it. One grab literally leaves you like around 50 to 60%, or potentially a stock if you're lucky enough. And we're seeing it here. And WebbJP just dodges the third up air, but gets a jab.
Goodness, yeah. No, I also think it's just credit to Muggs, right? Like, he has really been figuring out Webb's movements. Where like that evasion we saw at the beginning of the game, it's like it's starting to wear off. He's starting to figure it out. Whew. Yeah, no, Bowser. Are we sure this character's mid-tier?
I think he's like the definition of a mid-tier character, not because he plays terribly. It's just like we don't know how most Bowser Jr.'s play. Like you can see like a various amount of play styles with this character.
He's like de facto mid-tier, where it's like I'm gonna put him in mid-tier and not put a lot onto it. But I mean, he's really got that potential. I mean, we've seen Muggs showcase it with the beginning of this match. Really, he's kind of cooking, but I mean, we see it with a lot of other players too. So. He's looking very good.
See his last situation. That up smash is going to miss. Into the confirmed down smash. Not going to take the stock. Go ahead and cloud cover back onto the ledge. Gets back up safely. Misses the bouncing fish. And that's WebbJP going back onto the ledge. Grabs the Mecha Koopa. That's a failed ledge trap attempt for Muggs. And yeah, now we're going to see that up air not take the stock.
Yeah, this is, again, very close. Kind of like last game. But we are seeing a lot more life from Muggs here. And I'm curious, is that going to be a kill? It is.
Yeah,
wow.
That was a perfect Mecha Koopa setup. Has to force the shield there, and that's an easy grab.
I didn't even know it killed that early. Dang. I've been sleeping on Bowser Jr., man. Oh,
no, but yeah, but can you give credit to Muggs for that ledge trap situation?
Oh,
he literally forced WebbJP to grab there instead of getting hit by that Mecha Koopa.
Yeah, no, the ledge trapping from Muggs has been really nice. I mean, you've got so many different setups from Bowser Jr., but it's also about being able to set it up at the right time in the right place. And, I mean, look at this right here. We see all the different custom combos coming out, and it's, like, just really nice to see. I mean, Muggs has a very solid lead. I mean, it was the opposite was the case last game, but now we have Muggs with the massive lead. And Webb can't even find a kill.
Let's get up.
Webb can't even find a kill at 173, and we've seen a 3-stock lead from Mr. Muggs. I mean, how the tables have turned, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how the turntables. And
how the turntables.
Like, this is the thing I feel like is a problem for both Sheik and Bayonetta players, because if you can't find a stock, you're pretty much heavily relying on either some kind of combo setup or a back air like that.
You're fishing for a back air shield by the ledge, and I mean, he got that, but at what cost? Because right now, I mean, he just took 50% from that 1-2-3, and there's a massive lead on Muggs' side. You would have to, again, like last game, but on the different side, you have to play perfect if you're Webb.
Yeah, now the tables have indeed turned. Now Webb's the one having to play perfect. He's doing a good job so far. He got buns up to 80, Muggs to 81% and 83, but once again, just holding a Mecha Koopa. Can he find a setup? He does, but the dash attack is not what he wanted, I don't think.
Yeah, and that Mecha Koopa able to catch him lacking 2 times, and this is looking... Oh, very nice. But the ledge trapping was a little bit of a miss, but not full capitalization off of Webb's side. Maybe a little bit of nerves on his side potentially, but I mean, you never really know.
Yeah, no, I believe Muggs was looking for a ledge get-up or a get-up attack, but the roll just perfectly timed that clown car escape.
Yeah.
Once again, Muggs is in a pretty good situation. That down is going to take the stock.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it is. And now Muggs is kind of fishing for these up smashes, though, not gonna lie. I don't know how sustainable that is throughout the game. You know what I mean? But what is sustainable is living till 174 against Sheik, because he's had crazy survivability, man.
Oh my goodness, I saw Muggs go for that grab, but Webb quick with that dash attack, and that's at 181, so it's good, showing good survivability and max rage already for Muggs, but yeah, WebbJP needs to find something. No, I don't think he has any kill throws. I feel like there's kill throws like I got him 500% if I'm going to be perfectly honest.
What is he doing? He is holding on the shield for dear life. All right, I mean, big lead for Muggs, but I don't know, man. Because you get like a little combo star as Sheik, and you start to cook a little bit, and you start being as good as WebbJP, and it's like anything's possible. Also, you see that win box?
Needs to find a way to close up the stock. That's
the
a forward
smash
smash,
went
a full-on shield.
Yeah. But here we go. I mean, this is what I was talking about, right? Big combo right there, getting him to 69%. And I mean, there's nothing nice about this situation if you're Muggs. Kind of trying to your best to hold on to this lead, but it's looking kind of
Oh my god,
tough.
another up smash.
Oh!
And oh, that's not even a sweet spot for up smash. That's unfortunate there. Both players take the trade, go to the opposite sides of the ledge.
Yeah.
Bun's trying to approach with that Mecha Koopa, but Webb go ahead and jumps.
Oh!
Backer gonna get it.
And I can hear the crowd popping off in the venue. We got some people watching now. This is a hot seller because Muggs and a nail biter takes that game too, and it's gonna be 1-1, bro. Whew.
Yeah, but going back to the whole situation where Muggs is holding shield that entire time, that last stock situation, you really don't have nothing to lose because if you block most of the attacks that were with the shield there, and even if eventually he gets the grab, he's not going to get as much setup as he would have wanted because he's at 181.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was kind of tough there. Like his survivability, Muggs was just able to live all these different hits. I mean, he died that dash attack stock too. Like, when do you see that?
Now Webb goes ahead and takes the situation into his own hands, goes small battlefield. He doesn't want to have that survivability come back to haunt him.
Yeah, but here we got game 3, man. Counter pick, 2 small battlefield, and we got a lot of people watching, man. I see in the crowd, I see Jackal, Mateo here. I see a lot of people watching this very interesting set, and I mean, so far we got a solid lead for WebbJP, but let's see how this game 3 goes.
Yeah, mostly that's good adaptation going on from WebbJP, just avoiding the combo starters and getting the hits where he can. Goes for the downer, drag down into the... Oh, no, he missed the back air.
Yeah, a little bit of a flub, but, I mean, Muggs will definitely take that. And there comes the punches like Pacquiao, and that's going to be a solid 30% on Muggs' side. But, again, big lead for Webb. You want to make it up if you're Muggs. And, oh, yeah, now he's... One thing, Webb is really starting to read these side Bs. He's really starting to see, like, when he's doing these different side Bs. And, oh, nah, that was... I forgot that was a thing.
Wow.
The jab 1-2 into the down tilt up air, like, that was looking like Smash 4 with those jab 1 combos, man.
Yeah, but going back to your whole side B conversation, like he's starting to read the side B movements because you either have to bait Muggs to jump immediately or go straight through his shield for a cross-up, which so far Webb's been reading, and look at the percentage build-up, and this might be over already.
Webb is locked in, bro. No doubts in my mind. I mean, again, comeback, very possible, but, I mean, sometimes you just gotta appreciate the work, you know what I mean? And Webb is putting it in.
He is going in. This is Ivy going to go ahead and go for that hammer off that up B. That's going to be a good amount of knockback, but once again, it's just not enough for the stock. Goes for the jab. Oh, almost breaks the shield with the down smash, but the up smash will connect.
Oh, I like the pressure that he's putting on. Still not afraid to get a little crazy. I like the ambitions from Muggs. That's really what you got to do to just keep your head in the game, right? As long as you're not doing some insane maneuvers. And, yeah, I mean, we are seeing this lead, but 83%, I mean, that's basically like 1 combo away from being even.
Yeah, he just needs to land either an up air or a grab for at least a good ideal combo starter, but I figure we need to see custom combos from Muggs if he wants to get back into the set, but that downer going to go ahead and break through that armor, or maybe or so there was.
I mean, it's what it seemed, but I mean, we see right here, the hammer comes out, and you know what that means. It's going to be freaking like 3 hits.
Oh, that bouncing fish just missed!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you really got to watch out for the hammer if you're Webb, but, I mean, if you're Muggs, you got to watch out for literally everything, so it is an intense position right here, and that is going to be another stock. Great down tilt right there from Webb. And
this is where winners and losers are made. This last stock situation for Muggs. He was in this situation before game 1, almost brought it back, but took too much damage after game 1. Let's see if there's any adaptation, but Webb going in immediately and goes ahead and puts 34% on Muggs.
Great ledge trump right there, able to get some more damage, but oh, just a little bit of hesitation there, but I mean, still pressure being put on by Mr. Muggs, and I don't know what Webb was trying to do there, but it did not work out.
No, it didn't. And go ahead and shields that back air perfectly. Check situation, goes ahead and takes away, rolls away, I mean. So, Clown Car escape, not going to break the shield, and misses the hammer in its entirety.
I like the mix-up, but it just wasn't the right decision, and
oh my my god! What a connection! A forward and a max range bouncing fish for the win, and WebbJP avoids the upset.
WebbJP just holding on. He was locked in that game. And if you're mugged, there's only so much you can do when you're playing against a WebbJP and he's just locked in. And I mean, really incredible stuff. That was a really fun set. Probably the best set we've seen so far today. I mean, that was like, whew. I mean, game 1 was pretty crazy. Game 2, I mean, game 2 had the crowd chirping too, and game 3 we just saw some beautiful combos from WebbJP. So love to see it.
Yeah, I believe this set was unfortunately though a tale of 2 games because
yeah.
I did notice something throughout all 3 games. Whoever was in the lead was winning the game. That's all I noticed because game 1, WebbJP was perfectly fine, perfectly ahead, but when Muggs was in the lead, he won the game.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still so close though. Like Webb almost had that like reverse 3 stock kind of thing. Like it was still very close throughout. I mean, even though like game 3 almost got a little bit out of hand with some of those crazy combos, it was still a very good showing from Muggs. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of his run. But WebbJP is gonna be moving on, which I mean, he's seed number 3, so we shouldn't be that surprised. But that was a very fun set. So I mean, awesome to see.
Yeah, that was a very fun set, but closing out our sets before we head into top 16 for today, it's going to be Delta Force and Haze.
Ooh, this is a classic. This is a certified New Jersey classic. You see this all the time. Let me pull up the PG stats to see the head-to-head, because I know I've commentated these players playing sets before, and I've seen them play sets before. This is like